Wouldn't be surprised if we see Eastmont take a few shots downfield. And this might be their last play. Clock's still running down to 11 seconds. And they'll just keep it on the ground. That is going to wrap up our first half. Unless they take a timeout. Nope, they won't. They're going to go into the locker room. Moses Lake on top, 17-13. We did mention earlier that a lot of people wearing pink out here tonight. And one young lady that they are trying to honor is Kaylee Stein, Moses Lake High School graduate this past year and a former member of the Mola Hyette's drill team, and recently diagnosed with breast cancer, just 18 years old, which is very rare, very rare. And the community, the high school, everyone has come together to raise some money to help her with her medical expenses. I did have a chance to talk with her before the game started. Kaylee, you're a recent Moses Lake High School graduate, graduated this past year. You're a member of the Mola Hyette's drill team, having won several state championships.
Yeah.
In 2 years, you guys were national champions.
Yeah.
And now you're in college, looking to be a ultrasound tech.
Yes.
You had all this great stuff going on, but then you got a piece of unusual news, didn't you?
Yeah, I definitely did. It was a really big shock for sure, but I wasn't going to let it slow me down, and so I was determined to still go to college and do everything that I planned on doing.
Can you tell me how you found out? What did they tell you?
Well, I went in for a checkup, and my doctor was like, you know what, I don't think it's anything, but just in case, I'm going to send you to get an ultrasound on it. I was like, okay. And then I went and got the ultrasound, and they said, oh, no, I'm sure it's nothing, but we're going to send you to get a biopsy. And so I went to Spokane, and I got a biopsy. And they're like, I'm sure it's nothing, but we'll let you know. And then I got a call back from my doctor, and she said, yeah, I need you to come into the office, and we can talk and all that. And I was like, all right. And she's like, I don't know how to say this, but, you know, you have breast cancer, and none of us expected this, but, you know, we're going to get you on the right track to recovery. So.
And most of the doctors and specialists were very surprised, you being so young. That's the youngest person they had ever heard of getting breast cancer.
Yeah, lots of them, you know, my treatment options were really like, what's the word? They were really trying to be diligent on like how they were going to do this, because these kind of treatments are meant for much older women, and so they didn't know the long-lasting effect that it would have on me. And so my doctors have been awesome and really been taking care of me. It's great.
Which brings us to, we're all wearing pink today. You got a lot of nice friends, in particular Bailey.
Yeah.
Tell me about all that.
Well, me and Bailey have danced together since we were little, and we've been really good friends, and I just think it's so amazing that she decided to do this as her senior project. Like, it really means a lot to me, for sure.
And they're selling T-shirts and bands and all kinds of stuff to raise money for you?
Yeah, and I don't think anybody understands how much that really means to me, because it is the support and all the help and everything. It just makes it so much easier to go through. Yeah.
And prognosis is looking better now?
Yeah, it is. They have a lot of high hopes. They're hoping that, you know, we can get this over with and I won't have to deal with it again in the future.
All right, Kaylee, we got a couple things for you here. That we collected. This is from everyone at iFiber. We got you a hat. It's one of our cool hats, by the way.
Awesome.
Yeah. And a donation from everyone at iFiber. We want to wish you the best.
All right, that's great.
And
Thank you so much.
you are very. And we got the Mola Hyettes with their pink out performance in honor of Kaylee Stein. And you got to give credit to the Mola Hyattes raising money for Kaylee Stein. We're going to take a commercial break to thank our sponsors. Stay tuned.
17-13, Chiefs on top over Eastmont at halftime here at Lions Field. Cody, who impressed you in that first half?
Well, you know, I got to give my MVP vote to the entire Moses Lake team. You know, they scored early. We're up 7-0. Eastmont came back with a score, and then that onside kick put another score up, took the lead 13-10. But Moses Lake didn't waver, marched right down the field, used the clock wisely, and it just was a well-played half by Moses Lake.
And this Eastmont team, Cody, down 10-0 at one point, come back, drive right down the field, do the onside kick, hit that. What can you expect from this Eastmont team now in the second half?
Well, I think what that tells you is Eastmont is going to pull out all the stops tonight. They know that you know, this is a game that has big playoff implications, and you know, if you've got a trick play, you're not going to leave it in the drawer tonight. So yeah, I'd be ready for anything.
Expect anything. You heard it from Cody, folks. Expect anything in the second half here at Lions Field. Chiefs on top, 21-13. We're going to take a short break and be back for our second half.
What does it take to be the most fuel-efficient, full-line automotive manufacturer? Fuel-efficient vehicles, of course. And at Toyota, we've got them. From Camry and Camry Hybrid to Corolla, the best-selling car in the world, all the way to our Prius family, delivering up to 53 mpg. The great news is right now you could take advantage of financing as low as 0% or cash back savings of up to $1,000, all while enjoying excellent fuel economy. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
17-13, Chiefs on top. Second half just about to start here. Cody, Nathan Ball showed us his toughness in that first half.
Yeah, he did. And, you know, like I said, I'm a big fan of him. He's run hard all season long, continuing to do it tonight. And, you know, I think you're going to see a lot more of him in the second half. Got another update from Bob Kirkpatrick. Prosser on top of Ellensburg right now, 14-7. And we talked about how important that game is. And the other game, CWAC game, Othello and Sela. Othello on top, 12-7 in Sela. But if Othello can pull that win off, Sean, it's likely we got a three-way tie for that last playoff spot between Othello, Sela, and Ephrata. Now, if that does happen, they'll go to a modified Kansas City tiebreaker, because like I said, only the top three teams in the CWAC will go into postseason. Sets up a very interesting situation there.
And Cody, for those who don't know, maybe explain the Kansas City tiebreaker.
Yeah, okay, so this modified Kansas City tiebreaker, basically what you've got is you're working on a short field from about the 25-yard line. Each offense will get 3 possessions, very short game, and it's a drawing numbers out of a hat, which 2 teams would play first. The winner of that game would turn around right away and play the third team, and that would determine who will take that final playoff spot.
Balloons going up into the air. Breast cancer awareness here in Moses Lake. Cody, you had a great interview with Kaylee Stein.
She's such a terrific young lady, you know, and I first met her about 3 years ago when we were broadcasting the Mola Hyatt drill team competition in Moses Lake. And, you know, I've always been impressed with her, and I even more so now. She's such a strong young lady, and, you know, very happy to hear that, you know, she's got a long road ahead of her, but she is doing much, much better.
Just a very brave girl, Cody, going through such a tough and just crazy disease at such a young age, so we wish her all the best. And they put 2 additional minutes on the clock here, so we're going to take a short break here again before our second half starts.